Welcome back, everyone, to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Now, I know that we've got a lot of Rush to get through, lots of albums to go through, and we're soon going to do some live stuff like YYZ and some of their other live performances. But today, we're going to be checking out a song that was a patron request called Red Tide by Rush off the, I think, the Presto album, which we've only done like one song off of. Maybe two, who knows. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Daniel, aka Deathstroke9, and here we react to music. I try to figure out what the music and the lyrics mean to me personally. And, yeah, whoops. The whole world just shook. Rush has become one of my favorite groups of all time over the course of our journey with them. So, yeah, thank you guys for all of your awesome suggestions. We've been getting through so many incredible songs. Neil Peart's lyrics just blow my mind every single time. May the professor rest in peace. Let's continue to do him justice. All right, so over here I've got the lyrics to Red Tide pulled up, or at least Google's version of the lyrics, which sometimes is wrong. Who knows? But yeah. I'm excited for this. Let's do this. Link to the original video will be down in the description. 3, 2, 1, Red Tide Remastered, I think. Did I say that? Yeah. Whatever. Red Tide, the official version off of Rush's YouTube channel. Let's go. Oh, I really like that. Ah, there's our synths. Not my favorite thing in the world, but it's still cool. Ooh, I like the bass.
Nature has some new plague to run in our streets. History, some new wrinkle we are doomed to repeat. Fugitives at the bedroom door.
Let's go with those drums.
Pause to find an open store. Rain is burning on the forest floor, and the red tide kisses the shore. This is not a false alarm.
Oh.
This is not a test. Stay out of the sun. It only burns my skin.
Okay.
Sky full of poison, and the atmosphere's too thin.
Sounds like global warming to me.
Bless the sun, rain no more. River running like an open sore. Black wind falling through the ocean floor, and the red tide washes ashore. This is not a false alarm. This is not a test. Nowhere we can fly away. Nowhere we can rest. The body is disrupted by an uninvited guest. Deadline approaches.
Alright, get pause it here. Alright, let me bring it back. Or, you know what? I like doing that more. So, this makes me think of a future where global warming or the ozone depletion or our pollution eventually made it to its the foreseeable extrapolated course that we think it's going on currently, or that most scientists think it's going on, to you know, the sun is literally can't stand in the sun, it will kill me. The rain is burning on the forest floor. The tide is red. You know, the ocean is red. Nature has a new plague to run in our streets. History, some new wrinkle we are doomed to repeat. Love that, because history repeats itself. As evidenced by the world today, and then you compare it to the world before, kingdoms are going to be overthrown, things are going to change, and we're going to move along until who knows when. So, yeah, history just keeps going. Fugitives at the bedroom door. Lovers pause to find an open store. The stores are closed. Rain is burning. Red tide kiss the shore. This is not a false alarm. This is not a test. So this sounds like he's calling to action. Sounds like an environmental song. He's saying, we gotta stop this from happening. This is not a false alarm. Stay out of the sun, it burns the skin. Sky is full of poison, the atmosphere is too thin. Bless the sun, the rain is no more. The river is running like an open sore. So trickling. Black wind falling through the ocean floor. And the red tide washes ashore. Does that mean that there is no water in the first place? And it's like it goes down, down, down. Just like way farther than the Grand Canyons do. That's crazy to think about. All right, this is not a false alarm. This is not a test. Nowhere we can fly away. Nowhere we can rest. The party is disrupted by an uninvited guest. Got to put up our barriers to stop that uninvited guest from getting in. All right, I like the song so far. Let's keep going. 3, 2, 1, Red Tide. Rush.
An uninvited guest. Deadline approaches for the weary land. It used to be something, but we let it run down in our hands. Too late for debate, too bad to ignore. Quiet rebellion needs to open more. Bring the sea change to the factory floor as the red tide covers the shore.
Turn it up. Sounds like water evaporating a little bit.
Now's the time to turn the tide. Now's the time to fight. Let us not go gently to the endless winter night. Now's the time to make the time. Hope is still in sight.
Yep, okay.
Let us not go gently to the endless winter night. Let us not go gently to the endless winter night.
Ugh. Nice. Turn it up.
This is not a false alarm. This is not a test. Nowhere we can fly away. Nowhere we can rest. Let us not go gently to the endless winter night. Let us not go gently to the endless winter night.
Love the drumming.
Go gently to the endless winter night. And the red tide kisses the shore. And the red tide kisses the shore. And the red tide kisses the shore.
That was a fun song. All right. Yeah. Seems relatively straightforward to me. It's about environmental issues. And he says, the deadline approaches for the weary land. All right, so the end is coming for the earth. The weary land used to be something. It's like sand. We had a handful of sand, and we're just kind of letting it slip through our fingertips, drip down the hourglass. It's too late for debate. Too bad to ignore. All right, so he's saying you can't debate it. You can't ignore it. Quiet rebellion leads to open war. Bring a change to the factory floor as the red tide covers the shore. Now is the time to turn the tide. Now is the time to fight. Let us not go gently to the endless winter night. Now is the time to make the time while hope is still in sight. That's awesome. All right. Yep, that is Rush, Red Tide. Their lyrics are so awesome. I love it. Ugh. All right. Let's see if Songfacts has anything to add to this. All right. Neil Peart says, it's a bit of a selfish concern, really. I really love wildlife. I spent a lot of my time in the outdoors while I'm not working, so that's important to me. One of my main hobbies is cycling, so air quality becomes critical importance. So it's a selfish thing. It's also something I've written about before on the previous album, the song Second Nature. So again, you want to say things in a way that is not only not preachy, but also not boring. So finding the images like second nature, I was really fond of that analogy in saying we want our home to be a second nature, you know? That was, again, taking a common phrase and being able to twist it to say exactly what you want. So with Red Tide, it was a little more adamant because I think the time was a little more critical and I had to be firmer about it, and there are still ways of getting at it, and to me there are jokes in there too that probably no one in the world will ever get. But in the first verse, I'm talking about nature's new plague, then lovers pausing at the bedroom door to find an open store. And all that, to me, that was referring to AIDS. Okay. But it was the irony of modern life, you know, where spontaneous love certainly does still occur. But here are two lovers who just met in the middle of the night, and they had to go to a store before they can... That's kind of funny, actually. I did not think of that. Alex Lifeson said, I want to get a lot of tension into the solo because the song is quite intense. Yeah, there's a disturbing feeling about that solo, which I think ties it all together. Well, the song's angry. Okay. Neil is basically a very ecology-minded person, and he wrote this song dealing with the destruction of our environment, so I wanted the music, and especially my solo, to reflect that anger. I think the lyrics exceed the music and melody here. Yeah, I can kind of see that. It was really good. All right. Really fun song. I enjoyed it. Didn't entirely get the super angry except for from the solo and the lyrics. The actual music itself seemed kind of happy to me. I don't know. That's just me. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the song, what I should react to next. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. Rush forever. Deathstroke 9 out.